Alright, hello and welcome to our October half-term trip. If you've ever wondered what it's like to come to Turkey, Oludeniz in late October and visit Sundia Sun City resorts, you found the perfect video. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start at the beginning. We visited Oludeniz in the October half-term break, travelling out of Stansted on a package Jet2 holiday. Why? Because nothing beats a Jet2... Yeah, you get the idea. Oludeniz sits on Turkey's southwest coast near the town of Fethiye in the Mulga province. The nearest airport is Dalyan Airport, which is about an hour's transfer through some incredible mountain scenery. Although it was pitch black when we went through, so you have to take our word for that. The area is famous for its turquoise waters, pine-covered mountains, and one of the most photographed beaches in Turkey, the Blue Lagoon. The name Oludeniz actually translates to Dead Sea, not because it's lifeless, but because the water in the lagoon stays incredibly calm even when the surrounding sea is rough. For this trip, we stayed in the Sundia by Liberty Sun City, which is located just a short walk from the main strip, about 10 minutes from the beach. The hotel was set in beautifully landscaped gardens with several pools, restaurants and bars, giving it a relaxed holiday atmosphere. One thing we really liked was how family friendly it felt. There's plenty of space around the pools, entertainment in the evenings, and a good range of food in the buffet restaurant. Combining this with our all-inclusive package meant that we could try everything and could be sure to find something we all loved. We decided to book two trips during our week in Oludeniz. The first being the boat tour to Dalyan to see the famous tombs and experience our first family mud bath. This was one of the most popular trips you can take from Oludeniz and Fethiye, and it's easy to see why. The journey takes you along the beautiful Dalyan River, passing through reed-lined waterways with mountains rising up in the distance. Our first stop was at the Dalyan mud baths. The mud here is rich in natural minerals and many people believe it's good for your skin. Disclaimer, there is a smell, it's funky, on the edge of disgusting and tolerable, but was pretty hilarious, so I definitely recommend getting involved. You then head back up the river, stopping off where you originally set off for lunch, before heading on to see the incredible Lycian rock tombs. The river eventually opens out towards Istuzu Beach, also known as Turtle Beach. This is a protected area and one of the main nesting sites for endangered loggerhead sea turtles. Because of this, parts of the beach are carefully protected, especially during nesting season. What makes this trip so special is a combination of history, nature and scenery, from ancient tombs carved into the cliffs, relaxing views and the famous mud baths. It's one of the most unique excursions you can try in this part of Turkey, that's for sure. We liked it and definitely one we recommend if you're visiting Oludeniz or the surrounding area. Our next trip was a couple of days later, the famous 12 island boat trip. Our trip departed from Fethiye harbour, and as soon as you leave the harbour you're surrounded by incredible scenery, clear turquoise water, forest covered hills and small islands scattered across the bay. The area you're exploring is part of what's known as the Turquoise Coast, famous for having some of the clearest water in all of Turkey. The name 12 Islands doesn't refer to the exact number, it's more of a traditional name for the group of islands and bays in this part of the coastline. Throughout the day the boat stops off at several different locations, giving you a chance to swim in these crystal clear waters. Many of the bays here are only accessible by boat, which makes the experience feel a bit more special and untouched. Our tour included lunch on board and the atmosphere was very relaxed. The combination of warm water, calm seas and incredible views make this one of the most endurable day trips in the area. It's also very family friendly with lots of opportunities to swim, relax or just take in the views. You even get to see some bunnies on one of the islands. On our return, we were lucky enough to experience a special event taking place on the harbour. This was part of a celebration of Republic Day. We really enjoyed this trip and will recommend it to anyone looking for a relaxing day out on the water. During our visit we also experienced a very heavy downpour, and whilst the hotels have well-drilled flood defences, the surrounding mountains effectively turned Oludeniz into a storm drain. I get the impression this happened a lot, but I did fear our room may flood at one point. Anyway, it didn't. Speaking of mountains, on our final day it was time to summit the impressive Mount Babadag. Rising high above the coastline, Babadag is known for one of the top paragliding locations in the world, offering incredible views over the famous Blue Lagoon. The mountain rises to heights of around 1,969 metres, giving it the perfect elevation for panoramic views across the Mediterranean. It's internationally famous for paragliding. Every day, especially during the summer months, dozens, possibly thousands of paragliders launch from the mountains and glide down towards the beach at Blue Lagoon. What makes this location so unique is a combination of height, stable weather conditions and coastal winds, which create ideal flying conditions. In recent years, access to the mountain has been transformed by the Babadag cable car. This modern cable car takes visitors from near sea level all the way up into the mountains, making it much easier to enjoy the views without the long drive. At the top there are viewing platforms, cafes and some of the best panoramic viewpoints in the region. From the summit you'll get a stunning view of the turquoise coast, including the famous curve of the Blue Lagoon below. The contrast between rugged mountain landscapes and the bright blue sea is what makes this area so visually striking and easily one of the most, if not the most memorable experiences in Oludeniz. Mount Babadag is a highlight of any trip to this part of Turkey. There's also extra chairlifts at the top, but if they're not running, they will be running buses up and down, something which we later found out after we walked the entire distance, which was really appreciated by my kids. They loved it. And that is probably the best place to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more travel content. And if you're visiting Oludeniz, let us know if you try paragliding in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.